Well, from chasing pavements to baking pavement, Corey's checking out this pretty cool lab that the city of Phoenix runs. They test, do tests that they run on the pavement, make sure they're safe.
Yeah,
like the roads are safe.
Right, it can withstand the heat.
Yeah, this is the City of Phoenix Materials Lab. I mean, and it's real. We get beakers and thermometers and all that. Oh, look here, Monica's really rocking it over there. This looks like the worst cookie batter ever. What are we looking at? Oh, by the way, this is Rob Duvall, and he's got an awful lot to show us this morning. What are we looking at
What
here?
we got here is after asphalt has been brought to the lab and we take it and we're running some various tests on it. One of the tests is oil content. So what we do is we put it in an oven that's set at 1,000 degrees.
Okay.
That oven burns off all the oil that's in the asphalt, and what's left is the aggregate and sand. That's the three main components of asphalt. We've got sand, aggregate, and oil.
And your job is to, you know, if you get a bid from a contractor, he says, I can build this road for you at this price. Your job is to make sure that he's going to do it at a, you know, in a high quality, right?
We want to make sure that the materials that are going down in the city of Phoenix are the correct materials and they meet the specifications that we've outlined.
Well, what are we showing off here? Is this a progression of some kind? We start here?
What we've got, this is an asphalt core. It's a rubberized asphalt. We used to use a lot of rubberized asphalt in our roadway.
It's like pimento loaf.
It does, it does. And what you can get, this is a core of asphalt that we've taken from a roadway. This is a new type of asphalt we're using. It's a polymer modified rubberized asphalt. Here's another, this is a core of rubberized asphalt, and this is our conventional asphalt that we use on roadways.
Gotcha. I wish Ron Hoon were here. Gosh, does he love rubberized asphalt.
I bet. It's
He's
quieter.
like a poster child for it. Well, let's head over to the oven. I know we have so much to see. We'll never get to see it all this morning, but oh, look at them scatter. Got to all your colleagues here with us this morning. This is really almost like a kitchen.
Yeah. We do a lot of baking in here. And we use these ovens.
Who's this fella?
This is Chris. This is our asphalt technician.
Chris, get to your work over there. We want to watch what's going to happen.
Right now, he's going to put a sample into this oven. This is called an ignition oven. The ignition oven burns at 1,000 degrees, and like I said before, it burns off all the asphalt and gives us a percentage of how much asphalt was in the oil, how much oil was in the asphalt.
Now, do you ever come up with like a bummer load of asphalt? You say, well, this won't do.
We do.
You got to do better than this, Mr.
What we do is we get those cores that we saw earlier. They go out and they re-core, and we retest to make sure that maybe there was an error. If there was an error, then we can double check.
Gotcha.
So
and like a cooking show, shows the results.
We take the sample out, we allow it to cool, and what's left over, like I said, is just the aggregate and sand. And we do calculations on it. We take this and it runs through a nest of sieves, and we separate the aggregate by sizes. So then we can do calculations on it to make sure the properties are exactly how they should be.
Andrea, Celeste, we're just down the street.
Wow.
Yeah, you want to get your ladies group down here for a tour?
Let's do
I'm
it.
sure they can accomplish it. Yeah.
Bring her.
Well, watch out there, Tom. You're going to bust into something. Yeah. We'll see you guys next time we get together. We're going to try to bake some cookies.
Okay.
We got all these ovens here.
Sure. Why not?
Thanks, Cor.
Plus this great looking mixer.
Take our aprons down there.
Yeah.
Well, from chasing pavements to baking it, Corey's checking out a cool new lab in the city of Phoenix.
Yeah, I had no idea they did this, but it makes sense.
No, we didn't either. We've had a blast here this morning, and these are the people who make it happen. Yeah, there's your crew. That's right. This is why these faces here are why the roads in Phoenix are so darn good. If you grew up anywhere else back east or in the Midwest, you know what springtime can be like. Now, Rob, you were telling me, admittedly, we don't have a lot of the freezing and thawing problems that they have in other cities, but you guys are really on top of what your roads are made of. And these are some of these core samples, as you say. You get a manufacturer of concrete. They have to provide you with their products so you can test it first, right?
Yes, that is correct. So out in the field, let's take this project for example. This is Chandler Boulevard. This is one of our newest roads that are being built. Out in the field, they'll get the cement truck will arrive on site, and we will they'll make these cylinders out in the field.
Oh,
with the
we've got
fresh
one open
mixed
already.
concrete.
Gotcha.
So they'll take a cylinder and they'll fill that with freshly mixed concrete.
Gotcha.
And then it'll sit out in the job site for 24 hours, and then they'll bring it into our lab, and
It
we'll.
almost looks like granite or marble. It's so pretty.
It's nice and smooth.
Very good.
So we'll strip the cylinders, the mold away from it, and from there we'll have this cylinder that we'll be able to test. And we
Now-
test it at different intervals. So
Now, what do we have here? This has got a bit of a crack in it.
this is a concrete core that we took from a location, I'm not sure exactly where, but there was some cracking that was developing, and we're doing an
You wanna see why.
investigation to see why.
Gotcha. Now, this is fascinating to me. This looks like the worst Rice Krispies treat ever, but it's a porous concrete, you said?
Pervious concrete,
Pervious.
so it allows water to drain through. They'll put it on a parking lot or a drainage area, and it'll allow moisture to just seep through, and then that moisture can then be diverted into irrigation or landscaping. So
It's amazing.
yeah, it's an interesting technology.
Really clever. Well, let's get over here to where we can smash some stuff, because boys love to do that. So this is one of the concrete cores you were talking about earlier,
So this
right?
is a cylinder. This is a 28.
The cylinder, right.
28-day break. Usually that's what we wait until the concrete is 28 days strong, and then that way we can test it. That's where the acceptance comes in. So
Okay.
you got to let the concrete age, because as it ages, it starts to age very quickly and then levels out.
Gotcha. Well, you know, I see you're using the Forney press. When you talk about a press that's known the world over, the Forney's one of the best. How much pressure are we going to put on this guy?
We're gonna start off going by 35 pounds on here, and then we're just
Hopefully it can hold that. Let's really put it. Let's give it the business. Now, how is this going to? Holy cannoli! Wow,
That was good.
that was planned, right?
Yes, that was planned.
Wow.
And that's what's left.
Well, that was about 100,000 pounds of pressure.
That was about 100,000.
Okay, well, hopefully your Prius doesn't weigh as much as 100,000 pounds. Boy, the roads in Phoenix. Yeah, let's get to that there. All right. Your Phoenix roads are always going to be reliable. Rob, thanks so much for sharing your crew with us. Thanks, everybody. Holy cow. I'm glad the camera wasn't on me. Boy, that really tested the limits of my Depends. I will say that. I should be doing some testing on those undergarments.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow, nice work back there.
See ya.
Commercial for Depends.
This looks
at
like this looks like so much fun. They
work
have
there?
Yeah, to work there.
Yeah.